We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Masahiro Tanaka is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First offering on its way. First of three here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right. There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Andrew Benintendi leaves the yard with a solo shot. 12 home runs for him now thus far. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
What a swing. What a huge boost right there. Not only does it get your boys fired up, but it kind of silences the crowd for a minute.
Standing in, Dustin Pedroia. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approaches at the plate from top to bottom. They need the first two guys in the order to ignite this offense if they're going to have a chance of breaking out of this malaise.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in two count, and the pitch. And the slider gets him swinging, two gone.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last two guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. He'll start this one at 274. 15 long balls, 53 RBIs. Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. Bottom of the first coming up now. 1-0 Boston. Rick Porcello, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
At the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Yankees, the second baseman, DJ.
Here's the pitch. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. One out, nobody on. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The first baseman, David Rosario.
Stepping into the box, David Rosario. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Porcello into the windup. First pitch on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there? Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
Line drive to center field. Bradley is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. It remains 1-0. Here's Xander Bogaerts now as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sliced hard on the ground, and a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Alex Verdugo.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. First pitch of the at-bat. In there at the knees, strike one. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses the throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
That's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
Bogaerts stands at second with no outs. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Batting seventh, the first baseman, number 25.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, can you even see the defensive positioning of this team? I'm blinded by how much gold is out there. Can I get some shades for this one? If this offensive team has any hope of scoring, they better hit it in the seats.
Here's Steve Pearce now as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll start this one at 274. 14 homers and 36 RBIs. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal, hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Jackie Bradley Jr. stands in as he looks at a called strike. And now a balk is going to be called here. He didn't wait till he got set, and that may make things a little easier for them to score that run. He moves up to third now with 2 away. Comes set, the 0-1. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Not in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. 0-2, here it is. Grounded to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Red Sox. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And guys, let's take a look at Rafael Devers. Got rushed to the big league super quick because the guy could flat rake. Defense has lagged a little bit behind. Had some throwing issues early, but working on his craft and continuing to get better every year.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He'll enter play here up near the 340 mark with 38 home runs and 88 runs batted in. The 1-0 home. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. Number 399 now for his career. And the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece. Plate, Gary Sanchez. Power is a big part of his game, of course, entering the contest 5th in the American League home run race.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. In his career against Porcello, he's got 5 base hits in 24 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. You see the great batting average coming in with 38 home runs and 78 RBIs. The 1-0 pitch. Runner at second here with one man out. Right side, but it's well foul. The 1-2. Liner towards second. That's in there. Base hit. Sanchez blows through the stop sign, headed for home. The tag, and he's safe. They've taken the lead. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. Hicks is on his way home, and he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 2.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
1-1 to the left side, but it's well foul. 3 runs already home here. Slow roller out to short, right to him. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now.
Now back, second baseman, DJ.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And not in time as the run scores. So now to the plate, David Rosario. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the second deck and gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 35 now on the season, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Wade LeBlanc is going to come on on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. Here's big Aaron Judge as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch, the 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
The 1-2. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Bradley is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. The final damage here, 10 come to the plate, 7 runs score. We've played 2 full. The Yankees are out in front, 7-1. Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. Stepping up now, Andrew Benintendi. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
0-2 the count to Benintendi. 1 out, nobody on. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down 7-1. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Hit back up the middle. Pedroia has it. And that's the first out. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Sanchez. First pitch coming. Here it is. LeBlanc benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters, and when he's not, he's more prone to giving up base hits, so you have to have the bullpen ready if it's one of those days that he doesn't have it.
And it's quickly 0-2. LeBlanc has pitched just under 120 innings and has an ERA he'd like to see come down a bit. Starts the day in the high 4s. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Popped up. In there, a base hit.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Into the box, Gio Urshela. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. And Benintendi's got it to end the inning. Yanks leave 1. They're on top 7-1. Here's J.D. Martinez. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he is in there. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Here now is Rafael Devers. No balls and 1 strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-1, here's the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. Urshela in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Here it comes, 0-2. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Gone!
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. And that misses. 2-1. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. 2-2 the count. Now the pitch. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full. Alex Verdugo waits on deck. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Count is full. Here's the pitch. A little roller toward the hole. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting,
Opportunity now to take a look at some of the future players in the Yankee organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing well in recent action. At the plate now, Alex Verdugo, as he'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The first baseman, number 25.
So that'll bring up Steve Pearce. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set and the pitch. 0-1 pitch on its way to third. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Yankees 7 and the Red Sox 3. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
The shortstop, Iglesias.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Pitch on the way. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
Now, an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. First pitch of the at-bat. Seven runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Line toward the gap in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So he'll reach base with 1 out here in the 4th, and with that, let's check out the league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see there, he currently sits 3rd in the AL in that category. At the plate, Miguel Andujar, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. High and deep down the left field line. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Roll, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of missed locations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
David Rosario stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0. Hit to short. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ground ball right into the shift. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Leading off the inning, Jackie Bradley Jr. And they'll need him to get something going here. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
Hit hard back up the middle, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Now batting, second, Christian Vasquez.
In now, Christian Vasquez, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. A runner at first with no outs here. On the ground now for Iglesias. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Tailor-made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and with it brings the left-handed swinging Andrew Benintendi. High in the air out to center field. Hicks will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Coming to the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Bouncer to the left side. Devers gloves it. And there's one away.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Again, another foul ball. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 39 on the season for him, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Tyler Thornburg gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Stepping in now, Gio Urshela. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Verdugo waits on it, and that's the 3rd out. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. Through 5 innings, it's the Yankees 10 and the Red Sox 3. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, Dustin Pedroia. And he gets ahead 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Hit out towards second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Striding in for Boston, J.D. Martinez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. And And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Standing in now, Rafael Devers. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a solo home run for Rafael Devers. His 2nd of the game, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. You guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Row. But you can hit the ball out of just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat. Not surprised by what we saw today.
Hicks is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. The Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo shot. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Yankees 10 and the Red Sox 4. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Jose Iglesias. First offering on its way. Weak grounder down the line at 3rd. Devers fields it cleanly, and quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now back, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's Bogarts, the young shortstop. And there are 2 away now.
The designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
Ready to take his hacks again, Miguel Andujar, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good...
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're up comfortably, however. It's 10-4. Stepping into the box, Alex Verdugo. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
It doesn't look very promising.
Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
So coming to the plate, Steve Pearce. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. In there, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, man. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball. Ends up splitting the 2 outfielders. Bangs up against the wall in right center. And he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
So now to the plate, Christian Vasquez, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Liner towards second, but this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Stepping in, David Rosario. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone! Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Will be the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line toward the alley in left center. Bradley is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Vasquez corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Stanton is retired, 2 down now. Settling in now, Gary Sanchez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And the pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Don't expect this pitcher to overthink this right here. You get an ugly swing like that, rinse and repeat.
This is line to left, and Benintendi's got it to end the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. 8th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 11 and the Red Sox 4. Ready now, Andrew Benintendi. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Andrew Benintendi.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing hard, liner to left center. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Ready once again, Dustin Pedroia. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. It's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Here comes the first pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace. Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
The 3-1. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. A runner at second, nobody out. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there, base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
J.D. Martinez is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Hicks going back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Number 22 on the year as they've cut this deficit down to 4. Rafael Devers will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. Now the pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 0-1 count and the pitch.
Nope, that's the ball. And
he lays off for ball 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And right into the shift. Gloved by LeMahieu, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The bat, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
So striding in, Xander Bogaerts hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Still only 1 out in the inning. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box, Alex Verdugo, as he rips it on the ground to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Yankees lead it 11-7. Ryan Brazier is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 70, Ryan Brazier.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Aaron Hicks.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he can hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
Ooh, that pitch was up and in. That's one of those pitcher's purpose pitches, right? Fastball, something hard up and in. Now he can go down and away if he'd like.
And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. Into the box now, Gio Urshela. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now back, the shortstop, Iglesias.
Now in the box, Jose Iglesias, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Boy, and he rips this ball down the left field line, and that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Softly hit to the left side, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're on top still, 11-7. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring in the outfielder who's played for every AL Eastern Division club in his career, Steve Pearce. Swing and a liner, but right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out. A reminder, we'll have post-game highlights coming your way from Yankee Stadium right at the conclusion of our ball game. Now batting, Jackie Bradley Jr. So far 2 for 3 in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next for the Red Sox, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Vasquez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First offering on its way. Swing and a liner, but foul. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hard hit to first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, I got to be honest. I didn't think he had 9 innings in him, but he battled and he finished the game and he picked up the win along the way too.
An 11-7 final in this one. New York sent 5 balls over the wall to come out on top in this one. Masahiro Tanaka earns win number 15 on the year. Rick Porcello was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 11 runs, 12 hits, no errors, and they left 1 man on base. For the Red Sox, 7 runs on 10 hits, no errors, they left 2 men on base. The winning pitcher is Masahiro Tanaka. His record now is 15-2. The loss goes to Rick Porcello. He falls to 6-10. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 2 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees and Red Sox thank you for your patronage. Have a great evening.